I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles, located at 204 East McGalley Road in Muncie and on eBay as well. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit. What is up, y'all? This is Alex from Plus3 TCG, and I'm coming at y'all with a deck profile. We're going to be looking at one of my favorite monsters. I wouldn't say ever printed, but one of my favorite monsters to put in decks that can afford normal summons, and that is a Fairy Tale Luna deck. This is Kaiju Luna. Essentially what we're trying to do here is just Kaiju your monsters, Kaiju the ones that matter, Luna them back to my field, and then try to summon a BLS and or Eater of Millions, or try to summon a Saryuja with Luna, add the Luna, summon another one with Saryuja. The possibilities are endless with this deck. It's really fun to play. It's a good going second deck. And as of right now, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been something I've been testing around with for, I wouldn't say quite, I don't know if it's a year, but the first time that I ever put up a Fairy Tale Luna deck profile was around the time I really started playing this. So enough talking, enough trying to reminisce about why I play this deck. Let's just get right into the profile. So we're playing 3 Fairy Tale Luna, kind of the heart and soul of the deck. I wouldn't say the heart and soul, but one of the main parts of this deck. You're just adding a copy of it, normal summoning it, adding a copy of itself, and then using its Kieran-like effect to bounce any problematic monsters. Same thing with Eater of Millions. The purpose of this is just to clear boards. The whole purpose of the deck is just to clear boards and then poke for incremental amounts of damage. Whether that be with Eater of Millions, Fairy Tale Luna, or with your 3 copies of Black Luster Soldier. This card is pretty easy to make in the deck because if you're going second, you can effectively either hand trap them and attempt to summon the Black Luster Soldier, or you can set Scapegoat and go through your link plays and then get a Light and Dark in the Grave and summon Black Luster Soldier. It's really fun to push through with these 3 monsters. And to, I guess, for more push, we have the Kaiju package, Kumungus, Godarla, Gmesiel, Dogoran, Thunder Kaiju, and Jizukiru. So the only thing that I think I'm missing here is the Dark one, and to be honest, it's just because I don't own one. I guess you could probably replace one of the level 8s with the Raiden, whatever it is. It's the Dark one so that you have more targets for your Black Luster Soldier, because as of now, with just these, we have the Eater Millions, and that is it for these cards. The hand traps allow some of that play, because we have 3 Ash, 3 Ghost Reaper. This is functioning as any of the hand traps. You can choose any of them, really, because you're just trying to break your opponent's boards. Ghost Ogre as well. These go very well in unison with Black Luster Soldier. Drawing these 2 hand traps and the Black Luster Soldier equals a summon of a Black Luster Soldier next turn. However, this one isn't as live all of the time. You can face decks that you don't have the extra deck targets for, and that's not as relevant. However, you can just pitch it and, I guess, go for a blind guess of like Saryuja or Borreload or something, and sometimes that hits. But this doesn't cover all of like the rogue bounds, if you will. Like, it doesn't cover all of that stuff. So this right now is just for like a competitive locals or competitive meta if you're trying to play this like the next regionals to get like a Saki invite. And the Ghost Ogre, like I said, is just there for the targets. We could be playing Valor, but I think Infinite Impermanence is better because all of those cards can get Called by the Grave, and this card cannot. Then we're playing Scapegoat for, I guess, pseudo defensive card, but mainly there for the combos. Doesn't do anything turn 1, but you are able to set it, and just like any deck that utilizes this, you can link spam like a motherfucker. Speaking of link spam, Mind Control. This card is great in this deck because that's what you're trying to do is link spam. So you can summon like a Luna, add another Luna, Mind Control something, then use your link material, or use them as link material, and just kind of go off from there. You have Monster Reborn for the recovery. Really, it's just there in case your opponent has anything big, or if you're trying to get back one of your monsters, like a Luna or something. Then we have board wipes. We have 5 of them. Raigeki should arguably be an evenly matched, but it it came up so much. I was drawing evenly matched so much in online testing. Mind you, I only own 2 evenly matches in real life. So in online testing, I kept drawing evenly matched, and I wasn't able to utilize it effectively. I was utilizing it once, but sometimes this game doesn't win in one turn, so sometimes you can draw into another evenly matched, have an established board, and you can't always use it in Raigeki in that situation. It is a little bit better. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, obviously an amazing card. No need to explain. It wipes boards, and then you can search a Kaiju next turn. And then, to round off the main deck, we are playing 3 Pot of Desires, because there's a lot of 3-ofs in the deck, and you can afford the banishment of the resources, to be honest. The extra deck does not matter, really. You just play scapegoat stuff, like Link Karibo, Link Spider, 2 of them. Mrs. Radiant, this one should be kind of self-explanatory. It's for Borreload. 2 Link Spiders and Mrs. Radiant. Underclock Taker for when you're trying to push for game, I guess, because you put this lined up with a BLS and you're good to go. Phoenix, Cerebus, and Unicorn. Unicorn for the spot removal, and you can draw with them sometimes. And then everything else, for the most part, is just Cherry's targets. A Hextia, Double Helix, Isolde, Firewall, Saryuja, Borreload. These ones you're actually going into, but they're just really good Cherry's targets. And then ABC Buster Dragon. Because, like, using ABC, like, Cherries against these 2 decks usually is, like, really hard for them to recover. You can still win without Spire Double Helix, but you have to open pretty nuts in an already bricky deck. That's usually not happening. I guess for the most part, all this like theory talk is only for like your meta, your local meta. So put in here whatever Cherry's targets you feel is going to be most effective at your locals. But that is the deck profile. This is a really fun rogue strategy where your normal summons are just 3 cards and everything else is just kind of there to help break boards and allow Luna to also break those boards and either attack with a Luna, Eater Millions, BLS. You have options, and that's what I like. So tell me what you think down in the comment section below. This is Alex from +3 TCG. Sign out, y'all.